one of us is going through something, but it requires a lot it requires us to be self-reliant and independent to make decisions that will help us handle certain situations. Are we together? You find maybe you have a challenge. Maybe so instead of you going to attack that person, maybe you go fight, then you will sit back and say, no, I will not attack this person. I will not go and fight her. Maybe I will work on myself. What was she saying? Is it true or it's not? If it is true, maybe I did wrong, then this time I need to do what is right. So these people don't look at me as someone who is bad. Right? Really? Maybe so when they talk all that about you, don't discussing with your friend. As I'm seeing some of us there, at the end of the day, I will call you to give a recap of what I've shared here. So maybe you were there with your friend talking this, and at the end of the day, as you're doing revisions, as you're preparing for your papers, then you don't remember what the teacher taught you. Then you go to your colleague. Because how did the teacher say that we handle this? You see? You didn't concentrate. You didn't pay attention. Now you want to inconvenience this person. You want to depend on her. You see, tell me this because for you were attentive in class. No. Be independent. Be independent. And being independent calls for a lot. As we will look in the coming topics that we are going to share. So my sisters, I want you to be independent ladies in whatever that you're doing. Stop depending on others. There are some of you here who call your relatives. I'm at school, auntie, I need some pocket money. No. Maybe sister, you call, Amalinda, akasente ndukuba hishomero. Please. Be on your own. Because we've looked at when we are defining self-reliance, we say that we need to improvise the little that we have. Isn't it what we said? So if they gave you 50K, let me see those who are given 50K as pocket money. 50? Wow. So if you are given 50K, please make use of that 50K very well, and it sustains you throughout the term. Are we together? Are we together, ladies? Are we together? Thank you. So briefly, that's how I can define self-reliance, independence, and why it is important to be self-reliant and independent. The rest of the points, you've shared them, and they relate to this. So next we are going to look at the strategies. We've looked at all that. We want to build the confidence, we want to be independent, we want to build self-esteem, all that as we've mentioned there. So how are we getting to that? How are we becoming? So the how now. The other one was the why. Now this is the how. So before I proceed to that, can I have someone to give us some energizer as we look for that, to have that discussion? Some energizer? Some energizer? I've seen a hand there. Sorry? DJ. Okay. That DJ, you give us an energizer as we proceed. I think DJ, you know they are. Is that DJ aware of our choices? Sorry? Okay, who can tell him what he can give us? Maybe the DJ can.
Come on, everybody, get your feet happy. Let's go, come on.
DJ, give us an energizer as we refresh for the next thing.
Where my islanders? Can some of y'all run down here to the front real quick? I need to know who's in the building. Where my islanders? I need y'all to run down here. Come on,
You can come forward as you.
come on, everybody, get your feet happy. Let's go.
Stand up. Let's try.
Where my islanders? Can some of y'all run down here to the front real quick? I gotta know who's in the building. Where my islanders? I need y'all to run down here. Come on, let me see ya. Come on, Jehovah's here. Say it, say it. In you. Say it, y'all. Jehovah. I trust. Say it. Show me how to do it, y'all. I believe. Say it, say it. I trust. Come on. Where y'all at? Come on, come on. I believe. Say it. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of wonder. You are the God of powerful. I believe. Say it. I believe. In you. Oh Lord, say it. I trust. I believe. Say it. Everybody say it. I trust. Come on. Y'all got your part over here. I can't hear you. Come on, say it. I trust. Say it. I believe. Say it. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of wonders.
I cannot keep it to myself. Only God is free to do this kind of thing. You turn my money into blessing. I see blessings overflowing. I can't explain this done around, but I am grateful for all He has done. Come and see, oh join me dancing, let me rejoice for what the Lord has done. Hey, come and see.
This is for you, Jesus. Just wonder on the beat. Let's go. From the moment you went under, on by the injera, from the moment you not put that down, even the redemption card. You wanna one more. Jesus.
Thank you so much, DJ. DJ, thank you for the energizers. Wow. I hope we've enjoyed. Wow. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. Wow. It's beautiful to be a lady. So, as I had said before, we are going to look at how. We are looking at the why, now we are looking at the how. How can we be self-reliant and independent? Hello, ladies. So we are looking at the strategies for one to develop self-reliance and independence. How? Are there people with copies of this? Yes. Yeah, so we are going to be discussing together as we look at those points and we expound on them. So we've already defined self-reliance and being independent. So here we are looking at how we can be self-reliant and independent. In the first place, our first point is, which one is our first point? Self-awareness. That is our point number 1. Self-awareness. When we talk of self-awareness, what do we mean? Self-awareness. We are looking at who we are. Who is Agnes? Who is Arinda? Who is Abigail? Who is so and so? As we look at becoming reliant, self-reliant, and independent, we need to first know who we are. Trust me, we are different from each other, right? We are very different. So we need to know who we are. In this, we are looking at what is my strength? Where am I strong? Where am I weak? Are we together? If yes, we are in senior 1, but maybe we are passionate about mathematics, sciences, languages. You see? Then when you happen to know where you feel you can excel, then that area, give it a lot of concentration. Do your best because it is what will put you to another level. Are we together? Are we together? Look at where you're strong. Look at where you can do better. And where you feel maybe you're a bit weak, then look at the possible ways to improve. That's where you look at someone who is excelling in that, and maybe you engage that person for a discussion. You're like, maybe I'm not good at calculations, maybe I'm good at languages, I'm good at these other subjects. But I have a friend here who is good at mathematics. Engage that colleague, and he or she guides you to do better in those subjects. Are we together? So are we in position to define who we are? Are we in position to define who we are? Yes. Thank you so much. So in this, as we are looking at maybe who we are, that is in relation to academics. Then there is that personal life. Personal life. look at yourself. You want to be a big lady in the future, then you need to look at what those big people do, those big ladies do. Who are they? You look at their behaviors, you look at what they do, and you also make a reflection of who you are. You look at your behaviors. You look at your emotional responses, how you respond to those issues. Are we together? Yeah, then we have a second point. Who can read us the second point? Sorry? Setting clear personal goals. You set your clear personal goal. These are personal goals. They are not goals for the group. They are not group goals for your brother, your sister, your dad. They are your personal goals because it's your personal life. Can you set these goals? And they must be clear. There are keywords here. Clear personal goals. They must be clear. How are they going to be clear? You must make sure that these goals, there is a word there called SMART. There is this. So, your goals. S stands for what? Specific. M stands for what? A stands for what? R stands for what? T stands for what? So, the goals you're going to set as a person, as an individual, they must be specific. In the first place, you must specify the goal. What am I looking up to? What do I want to be in the future? Do we all know what we wish to be in the future? Are we sure? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. I've just put a few examples. Let me see those who want to be bankers, because that is my profession. Can I see bankers in the house? Can I see managers in the house? Thank you. Can I see doctors in the house? Wow. Can I see engineers in the house? Wow. Can I see lawyers? Woo! Can I see teachers? Wow. That's interesting. So, as you've all shown up interest in the different professions you want to go for. Hello, ladies. So we need to specify in the first place what we want to be. We want to look at, is it measurable? Is it of any value? Then, is it achievable? Is it possible for me to be a lawyer? Is it possible for me to be a teacher? Yes, it is. Then, is it relevant? Hello? Anyone to say something on that? Sorry? So in this, of course, as a human being, to some point you have to make a decision. Not that every time you're to decide on something, you have to contact someone, you have to consult someone. In this place, in this as we are looking at being self-reliant and independent, then we need to make our own decisions. We need to make our own decisions. But in making decisions, we need to, at one point, you will find yourself in a certain situation and maybe you want to make a decision. So what you're going to do, you need to assess. You need to look at the do's and don'ts. You need to look at the advantages and disadvantages of what you're going to do. If you face this challenge, and maybe